Two-man man, two-man man. See how they run, see how they run. They all got trapped in the studio, know what they do, they never will know. Two-man man, two-man man. And he's extremely fluffy today.
Hi, it's Two Mad Men. Welcome back. We are the Two Mad Men, Madman Jubal, Madman Matt.
Am I mad or am I mad? Not sure. That's why I'm a mad.
You're on this morning. It is July.
Opposed to being off?
It's July 25th, 2018. We are in the future now, right? Where's my hoverboard? Anyway.
I think I stole it.
Okay, so it's been a long time since our last show. What have we been doing?
We've been preparing to make this show the best damn show possible.
Sir,
we had to make summer happen.
We've only been prepping for about an hour. So what were we doing the other 6 months?
Making summer happen.
Okay. Which is true. We've been waiting for summer to happen because our 5 for 5 is what we like about summer. Do you want to go first or you want me to do my 5 first?
You.
Okay. So you don't even know what my 5 are, so this is all going to be new to you.
I was shooting from the hip like I am apt to do.
You always do. My number 5 is the beach. I haven't been to the beach in a really long time.
I can tell.
I'm tanner than normal.
You're tanner than me.
I know. This is great web show right now.
And I can tell you haven't gone to the beach.
Number 4 for me is baseball. I haven't watched as much as I used to, but I did go to a game earlier this season. Are we interrupting you?
No, I just gotta take a drink from my imaginary bottle.
Okay, we're not being sponsored by Dr. Pepper or anything, are we?
No. I just need an imaginary bottle and take a drink from it.
Because if we're being sponsored, I want to see that money.
I want to see that money. We have both not seen a penny from a sponsor. That reminds me, people, find us a sponsor.
I think Dr. Pepper is right up your alley, but I think you drink all our
advertisements.
Exactly right. Anyway, baseball. I like the Washington Nationals. I like the Cleveland Indians. I've been to a Nats game this year. Watched a little bit on TV, not much. But it's just, I like baseball because it's timeless. It doesn't, there's no clock. You can just sit there
and waste the day away.
Exactly right.
You've wasted plenty of days.
My number 3 favorite thing in the summer is ice rinks. I love watching hockey in the summertime.
Now I know he's insane.
I like ice rinks.
He's not mad anymore. He's insane.
I like ice rinks year round. But in the summertime, it's 50 degrees, no humidity. It's wonderful.
I admit that's pretty cool, but you're being ridiculous.
Okay. See the bottle in front of your head? Again, they're not giving us any sponsor money, so why are you
I'm just doing that to annoy you at this point.
Okay. My number 2, I enjoy year round as well, is ice cream. I
can get behind that.
What's your favorite kind of ice cream?
Believe it or not, I'm a strict traditionalist. I go after the vanilla, and if I want some flavor to it, I go after a syrup.
What's your favorite syrup to put on vanilla ice cream?
Strawberry.
Okay. I like hot fudge on mine, and I'm the same. I'll eat other mint chocolate chip or stuff like that, but I'm very happy with vanilla and hot fudge.
But if you really want to go decadent, I can list off a series of foods that pair together, and all the pairings involve ice cream.
Okay, go for it. Let's hear this.
Peach cobbler.
Okay.
Peach ice cream.
Yeah, or any ice cream. Go ahead.
Peach ice cream in particular makes the stuff pack a particular punch.
Okay. What else?
Apple pie and vanilla ice cream. No fixings whatsoever.
Okay.
That's super traditional.
Okay. Good pairings. What else you got?
A brownie and a punch of chocolate delicious.
Brownies and ice cream are good, especially a hot brownie. Keep going. Anything else?
Blueberry pie and raspberry ice cream. I know this isn't really a common one for most people, but trust me, it's something that you will want to try at least once in your life.
I'll take your word for that one. Okay.
It's a combination cross.
Okay, and finally, my number one favorite thing about summertime, seriously, is air conditioning. Whoever created air conditioning,
We
brilliant.
can find out who created air conditioning.
It should be a national holiday. His birthday should be a national holiday.
Oh, brother.
Can you imagine the world without air conditioning?
Yes, it's a scary place. Believe me, I can believe you that.
It would have been Ohio 1978 would be my guess, because I don't remember having air conditioning back when I was a kid. Anyway, let's go to your 5 for 5. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your number 5 is cookouts.
Yeah, let's get some barbecue. Let's get that coleslaw. Let's get that mac and cheese. And even the stuff I don't like are stuff I'd like to see at a cookout.
Okay.
Because deviled eggs, pasta salad. These are traditional stuff. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to cookouts.
So hot dogs and hamburgers?
Mm-hmm. Spare ribs on the Barbie.
Okay, I gotcha.
And even some stuff that aren't so traditionalist but regional favorites like alligator.
You've had a lot of alligator.
I would like to try alligator.
Where'd you go?
I would like to try alligator, but it's not a regional favorite for here. It's a regional favorite for somewhere else.
Did you grow up with crabs at barbecues?
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm not from here, so I'm not a big crab guy.
We steam the pot.
Mm-hmm.
A big pot of freshly caught crabs, straight out of the bay, steamed like a big roaster.
Okay. Talk to them. They're the ones who want to hear you.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Sorry.
No worries. Okay.
People, the crabs are the bomb. But if you really want to make something scary, make a gumbo.
At a cookout?
Gumbos from cookouts scare the living crap out of me because I can't tell where the okra stops and the fish begin. It's a swimming vegetable for crying out loud.
Okay, so let's move on. His number 4 is watermelon.
Melon. Throw the melon up in the air, whack it with a stick like I just don't care. That's the way we play with the watermelon.
Okay, no more sugar for you. Okay, Jubal's number 3 is summer vacation from school. That was just a really good memory of yours, right?
No, that's a yearly occurrence in my opinion.
Okay. You like having the
I didn't have a good summer vacation when I was a kid, but when I was outside of school, it sort of became a national pastime for me.
Okay, just freedom.
The joy that everyone has getting out of school and being free to do what they want to be.
Okay, that makes sense. I remember that too as a kid, and I like all the back to school. I like the back to school stuff. To this day, I still buy pencils in August for some reason. I don't even use pencils. Okay, your number 2 is the ice cream truck.
Oh, the little jingle, 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 a little jingle of the ice cream truck. Get your ice cream now.
What's your favorite thing on the ice cream truck?
The vanilla and chocolate wafer sandwiches. Gotta be.
That's old school.
I grew up on them. They were the cheapest thing the system could buy you.
They're still good though.
They were good, they were cheap, they were plentiful, and everyone could get enough of them at an ice cream cookout to satisfy their sweet tooth.
An ice cream cookout. I like that. We should make that happen.
It's a cookout with hot dogs, hamburgers, and enough ice cream squares to feed an army.
Cool. And Jubal's number one thing he loves about summer is going to the pool.
Oh yes, I must get myself a tan.
I thought you liked the pool itself.
No. I like to go into the pool
Mm-hmm.
and be micro-zapped by the sun for ages at a time while swimming under the water.
Okay, so you're using the water as almost a magnifying glass so you can get a better tan.
Yes.
Okay.
I stay in the pool all day long.
Okay. So that was our 5 for 5. We have a new segment we're going to try. It's called Jubal Finishes the Story. We're going to take a story that everyone hopefully knows, but we'll do a little recap. And then Jubal's going to take it into a place you never thought. This is kind of what we do all day long every day, is he grabs a story and he either makes it better, need 2 quotes, or he just goes someplace really insane with it. Today's story is Little Red Riding Hood. Everyone knows the story. It's about a girl who's bringing her grandmother some food. She meets a wolf on the way. The wolf kind of tricks her, and he gets to grandmother before. Don't do
By
that.
tricking her onto a longer path filled with flowers that she's picking.
Exactly. The wolf then goes to grandma's house
And swallows her whole.
swallows her whole.
Not just eats her, swallows her whole. I want to see this. I want to see the jaws of this wolf.
It's gonna be big, or grandma's really small.
I think both were acquired in this.
Okay.
And the jaws were dehinged
Right.
for some reason.
And then
Why they put that on a wolf is beyond me.
Little Red Riding Hood then utters the phrases, "My grandma, what big ears you have."
What big eyes you have, what big teeth you have. The whole what big shtick.
So, and the wolf says,
Better to hear you with, better to see you with, better to eat you with, my dear.
and now, how does it end?
Woodcutter comes in and slices the wolf down the middle, freeing Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
They put stones in his belly and forming the creek.
Okay. That's a dark ending, but yeah, I've heard that one. Okay, so Jubal is going to take it, 20 years into the future?
Well, 15 basically.
Okay, so
The next generation of this forest.
Okay, the audience is yours, sir.
Okay. Mr. Red and Mrs. Red were seeing their child off into the forest, young Red Hood. A young hunter with his bow and quiver of his crossbow and his quiver of arrows.
Who is this character?
The son of Little Red Riding Hood and the hunter,
Okay.
given blessing by the grandmother.
Okay.
Okay, and at the same time, a young wolf is getting her daily routine finished so she can go hunting throughout the forest.
A young wolf.
Wolfess.
A wolfess?
Female wolf.
Oh, okay.
She-wolf.
A she-wolf. Gotcha.
Now, the she-wolf had been raised by her mother since the evil little huntsman and his bride had killed her father.
The evil huntsman and the bride?
That's how they see it.
Okay. Keep going.
Now, it was time for the daily hunt where it would bring home the supper.
Okay.
It was about noon. It was a hot day when
Maybe shooting from the hip is not the greatest.
Not the greatest, but it's the best I know how.
Well, let's try to wrap it, if you can.
Okay. They go hunting at the same time. The huntsman and the she-wolf go hunting collecting prey and being jolly on their way.
Okay.
They come across a stag. Great big stag. And the she-wolf pounces and the hunter shoots, but neither can quarry the stag at the same time. Eventually, they find each other nose to nose over who's got the stag.
Okay.
Since the wolf is too lean to be left, a wolf is not to be trusted, says the hunter's family. And the hunter, and he's the offspring of the hunter that killed her father. Of course, there's no trust between them. But they keep meeting up in the same forest repeatedly until eventually a dialogue is established.
Cool.
Further on through the years, they learn to trust each other and help each other, like a dog and a master would normally hunt, but still opposing sides.
Okay.
A primitive caveman and his dog, wolf dog.
Okay.
But they learned the truth about Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf learned the truth about Little Red Riding Hood that the wolf had tricked her. She can accept this, but she takes a potion from a wicked witch in from the human perspective.
Okay.
A forest witch, a wicker witch.
Okay.
A being made of wicker wood.
Okay.
A magical wood that could grant any wish if you would just pay the right price.
Okay.
She asked for a potion to make her human, so she could see the human world for just 1 month, a moon cycle.
Okay.
And during that moon cycle, she and young Hood fell in love.
Okay.
But when the moon cycle ends, young Hood realizes he had fallen in love with a wolf.
Okay.
And the wolf tries to make the same bargain, but the price is much higher. They completely change her to a wolf. From wolf to human, she must give up her fangs.
Okay.
Now, the one thing you never ask a wolf to do, especially a she-wolf, is to give up their one defense mechanism. Their fangs, their pride and joy.
Right.
That's like giving a mother the choice of give up your child or not be with your husband.
That's a tough choice.
And the child isn't even in the picture yet.
Right. So what did the she-wolf do?
Well, she says, once I want my husband to be, I want my husband, my lover, and once I marry him, I'll give you my fangs.
Okay.
The Wicker agreed. So on their honeymoon, a few years later, the Wicker Witch comes a knocking, and Wood is terrified by the Wicked Witch of the forest knocking on their door.
Right.
The guards had been up all night
Okay.
to stop her ill will from intruding the cottage. Only if she had business could she enter the abode.
Okay.
And no one had business with her in the abode.
What about the giving up of the teeth?
That was the business he didn't know of.
Okay. So how does it end?
She ends up giving up her teeth, which was her wedding ring.
Her teeth were her wedding ring.
Equivalency.
Okay, so they're not married anymore, or they're still married?
They're still married, it's just that she can be claimed by somebody else
Okay.
in human society.
Okay. Marriage was weird back then.
Right.
Okay. We good for now?
So that's the ending to the Young Hood and the She-Wolf.
Young Hood and the She-Wolf. Got it.
The second generation telling.
Our next segment is going to be an interview Jubal's going to do with a friend of ours named Gabrielle. This is Madman Matt speaking from behind the camera.
Cameraman.
Hi, that's me.
Madman cameraman.
Madman cameraman. That is Jubal on our right and Gabrielle on our left.
You know me, I'm the madman.
I'm not mad.
She's not mad. Jubal, take the interview away.
Well, Gabrielle, it's nice to have you on our show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, I know introductions are mostly in order, so let's get down to them.
Let's do it.
What do you do here at Family Service Foundation?
I am the clinical supervisor here. So I supervise the therapist and I provide therapy myself.
Is that the complete view or just the overview?
It's kind of the overview.
What's a complete view?
I would take a lot of time and it wouldn't be that interesting.
Okay, so let's just keep to the overview.
Okay.
How do you know the two madmen?
Well, I work with Matt and I work with Jubal.
How do you work with each of us?
Well, Matt wears a lot of hats, so we work together in a lot of different ways. Jubal, why don't you say how we work together?
I'm crazy.
And
And therefore, I get to work with her on her professional level.
You're trying to make some changes in your life and you need some support with that, right?
Exactly, that's what I said. What do you do in your spare time?
Well, I like to go hiking. I like to read. I like to watch horror movies.
What's your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie is Halloween, and I also really like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What about you?
I don't like horror movies.
Not a horror movie fan?
I'm more a romance guy myself.
You got the softer side.
If it's gushy and has multiple episodes, I love it.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
But adventure also clings my name, so action gets me going.
Mm-hmm. I like some good action too.
That phrase! Bring on the gore!
I thought you just said you didn't like horror movies. But you do like the
That
gore.
phrase isn't a horror movie, it's an action movie.
Okay.
But we're getting off topic.
My bad. Please keep us focused.
What would be your last meal if you absolutely had to choose anything to be your last meal?
Well, I think I'd feel very anxious if I knew it was my last meal when I lose my appetite, but ideally, if I could still eat, I would have like a Tex-Mex, like hard tacos with beef and refried beans and some chips and salsa and guacamole.
Just a Mexican platter.
Yeah, but like a Tex-Mex platter. I'm not even gonna do like actual Mexican food.
Tex-Mex platter.
That's how boring I am. Yeah.
Something considered a low-key.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you do get to keep your appetite during this episode.
Okay, good. I don't know how that's gonna work, but okay. I'll take it.
Stimulants.
Okay. What would your last meal be?
Okay, if I knew I had to have my last meal and I knew it could be anything I wanted,
And you still had your appetite.
I would make something that would keep my appetite no matter what.
Okay, which would be what?
But it still gets the stimulant anyway, so I could eat it.
Which is what? You're still...
Since it's a mystery.
Yeah.
Your meal is a real mystery, keeping us hanging.
Homemade mac and cheese and a big old bowl of clam chowder. New England.
Yummy. Sounds good.
We've had this conversation often,
Oh.
and that is always his go-to.
And
So
what's
that
your go-to, Cameron?
my mom's lasagna, probably.
I actually asked him that, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And would you lose your appetite if you knew it was your last meal?
Not if my mom's lasagna was in front of me.
Okay.
I'd gore myself.
You'd find a way.
Yeah. Talk about gory. Yeah. It would be pretty.
What do you enjoy? I think I know one of them, the hiking, but what do you enjoy doing over the summer?
Well, I hike a little less in the summer because of the bugs. I like to swim. And what else do I do during the summer? I like to go to the beach. I like to go on vacation if I can. Hang out with my friends. Be outside with bug spray on. What about you?
I like to swim also, but I like to be deep diving or swimming in the deep ocean when I go swimming.
Why do you like to be in the deep ocean?
Because it's deep.
Okay. I got that from the name, but what about the deep appeals to you?
I can go down.
Mm-hmm.
Real down.
Mm-hmm.
Just test how far down I can go.
How far down can you go?
Do your ears start to ring?
I never got so far that my ears ring, but then
Okay.
again, I never got past 9 feet.
Okay, that's about when it starts.
Mm-hmm. And you're about like 7 feet tall. So
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
It's just kind of you going like face
yeah,
down, and then you're already basically there.
exactly. Okay, Jubes, you ready for a sign off? Do you have anything special to say? Last words of the week?
When darkness surrounds, look for the light that can be found in the soul, not in the mind.
I think we can end it on that.
I like it.
Okay, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye!